It's Smack the Guru. This is my review for Power Book 3, Season 2, Episode 9. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Everybody click that like button and let me know what you thought about this episode. Because for me, this season remind me of Season 1, where I watched the beginning of it and was like, okay, this cool. And then towards the end, the episodes just got fire. And that's what happened. This episode was fire to me. I gotta say, rest in peace to Renee. Rest in peace to Fareed. But boy, was I happy he got knocked off. Dog. He was gonna create a big problem for them. Like a humongous problem. He already got a problem for Lulu. Like they at the studio, he making decisions and telling him how he wants Ziza to be on the next track. Famous walk in, he done told the boy, hey, you need to learn how to fish, put him out. And Lulu had already told him, yeah, they'll work something out. That's what made it worse. Because, bruh, I already just said something. We going half and half on this. Why is you coming behind me saying something after I just said it? You see what I'm saying? It's like undermining my leadership almost. Now, on my previous reviews, I did think Fareed had a shot at getting with Ra and getting in some of her business. But this episode, it was a bunch of things that let me know, okay, no, he not getting in Ra business. He ain't gonna get with Ra. Ain't no way. And one of them was, of course, when her and Tremaine was talking outside the jail. That's when it's like, okay, yeah, she trying to level up. She trying to get more men and have more people on her side, but she gonna have to move Fareed out the way. But I also knew he was not getting with her when they had that conversation. Bruh, I don't know if it was just my TV or what, but I'm listening to this dude talk. They got the close camera angle on. That boy teeth was so yellow. Y'all know I be picking up on the small details, man. But that's how I knew he wasn't going to get it. I'm like, nah, she ain't giving him none. This boy teeth too yellow. Fellas, you got to have your teeth together. Ladies don't like that. I know that. So I'm like, nah, Rock can't be getting with this dude. This ain't going to happen. And then they caught him in the elevator. 50 Cent doing the narration. I'm like, yep, he about to go. I ain't know Lulu was going to be there, but I was happy Lulu was there. Now, the thing is, right before they knocked him off, he did say, y'all don't even trust each other. That's something that a person will remember, you know, because with him saying that, it let both of them know that both of them are feeling funny about each other because Fareed knew that they don't trust each other. So what's been going on? What people been doing behind the other one's back, you see? And then we see in the preview for the next episode, Ra and Lulu going at it with each other, which make sure you check out my preview if you haven't, you know, because that'll be out shortly or might come out before this. Now, another big thing that happened in this episode gotta be Marvin and old buddy Sam. Like, and we're going to talk about Burke and Howard and their situation too. But, dog, you could never, listen to me, you could never trust a crackhead. Crack did a number on the community, dog. But you could never trust a crackhead. Like, soon as he gave him that money and put him on that train, I said, this ain't going to work. He ain't going to go nowhere far. He go to the next corner and hop off. Now, I thought that when he hopped off that bus, I thought Marvin was going to be there to knock him off. Like, I thought Marvin was going to see him hop off the bus and then just knock him off right there. But he actually is free and walking around. So they're going to have to hunt this dude down. And you always see a crackhead when you don't want to see him. But I'm telling you, when geekers lay low, they lay low. You will never be able to find. I know firsthand, dog. See, I used to, this was back way long time ago. But it used to be dudes that'd be stealing radios and you know, like the front part of the radio, or they'd be stealing speakers instead of 12s and 10s and from people cars. And I would buy them from them and flip it. You see what I'm saying? One time I gave this crackhead some money and was like, yo, go make that play. You know, he was supposed to get some radios for me. Bruh, I ain't never see that money, dog. And I was gonna do something to him. I remember my uncle told me, he said, hey, you gotta charge that to the game. You don't do nothing like that. You never give a crackhead no money. You know, that's when I learned, like, oh, all right. And then Marvin just figured that out the hard way too, because Sam is gonna be around and Burke is really snooping hard, dog. Like, she on one. I'm so happy that Howard knows she on one. I'm so happy that the captain don't trust her either, because she going against a lot. You never supposed to break that blue wall, dog. And this is one of the problems that we got in America, for real. But you never break that blue wall, because then all the other cops, they just turn on you. You know, and Burt Chick is trying to tell her. She literally trying to help her. Like, yo, don't do that. Don't do that. Burt just can't resist, and it's gonna lead into her getting knocked off. And I think her chick will fill that role, that snooping role, because if Burt get knocked off, that would make her chick, even though she know the blue wall of silence and she shouldn't be doing what Burt was doing, I think that'll be something that'll push her over the edge, and they probably will bring Burt's chick in more, like, in the story. And as far as Kanan and Howard's relationship, I'm liking where it's going. One thing I really like, dog, is when Howard and Kanan was talking, and Kanan brought up his mom and how it didn't change their relationship. I like that Howard stepped up, like, yo, she might not even knew what she was doing, you know, because he could have leaned the other way and been like, yeah, your mama grimy. She had you try to knock me off, and you my son, you know. But instead of doing that, he like, no, you know, he was on Ross side. So I like that, because that's really how you should parent. Don't have the kid not liking the other parent because of things that you say, little sly things that parents throw in to make the kid go against the other parent. I like that Howard took the high road. Now, the last thing we're going to talk about, and I got a bunch of videos coming throughout the week, too, on this episode, where I'm going to break down different details about the show, because Ra is creating a super team over there to go against Sal and his peoples. And then you got Marvin and what he's going through, Lulu and Ra and stuff. I'm going to do a bunch of those videos. But the last thing I got to talk about from the episode is Famous catching a body. It was a shaky one. He was definitely shaking with the gun, but he caught a body, man, going over there trying to get some money. And because of him catching that body, I think when he talked to Kanan, it's going to allow Kanan to say, okay, you did this. We ready to get out here on these corners and start hustling. I've been had the mentality, and now that you got the mentality, the goofy mentality, just be doing anything, we could both get out here and start hustling. So that's going to play a role going forward. Unique will play a big role going forward, because he told the mob boss off. Like, yo, dog, I ain't no snitch. I ain't going to be just behind the scenes looking up stuff for you on Raw. That ain't gonna happen, and I like that. So the season finale should be good, man. I'm gonna be here for it. Can't wait for the next Power to come on. I think Power Book 2 coming on after this. Either that or BMF. One of them gonna come back. Hopefully. I know 50 Cent going through some stuff already, then left STARZ. So, you know, ain't no telling the direction some of these shows about to go in. For real, man. But it's Mac the Guru. Remember, if you're still here, make sure you sub to the channel. Everybody click that like button. And as always, y'all be easy. Be safe. Peace.